So it looks like Congress can come together, at least when it comes to housing. Welcome to Dre's Take. So yesterday we got some really good news out of DC as Congress overwhelmingly and bipartisanly passed the 21st Century Road to Housing Act. This act is to address the ongoing housing crisis that we have here, and it looks like both sides of the aisle agree that this is a major issue that we need to come together on to solve here. Now, it addresses the crisis in a myriad of ways, but most notably is the limitations that it sets on corporate investors, limiting their single family holdings to just 350 units. Now, some say it doesn't do enough as it doesn't address subsidiary companies, suggesting that maybe corporate entities could just open multiple LLCs and run each LLC up to the 350 limit, effectively circumventing the cap. Now, there's also some red tape that's cut around the construction of new homes. This is to spur more development, more new home construction, and really address the main issue of this crisis, which is inventory at the end of the day. And then lastly, and something that's super interesting to me, is zoning incentives. They're talking about offering incentives for municipalities to repurpose abandoned infrastructure. Now, I've often thought about this when I think of the abandoned malls that litter America at this point. What are we doing with those? I often wondered if we could convert those into self-contained living communities, maybe condos on one end, retail throughout the center, daycares, etc., maybe anchored by a grocery retailer, and make these self-contained places where folks could do less commuting or at least do their living, shopping, daycare pickup sort of thing right there in the self-contained community, whether or not they have to commute and travel for work. It'd be really nice if they actually worked right in one of the businesses that are right there on site. But anyways, I'm interested to see how this bill will allow fresh ideas like that to come to the table to address this ongoing issue that we have. Now, I wish I could come on and tell you guys that this thing was already signed into law and, now we're off to the races and we'll just see what happens. But unfortunately, the president decided to cancel the signing of this act today as he's decided to try to tie this act to the SAVE Act, which is the voter registration, proof of citizenship, voter act that he's been trying to get through the Senate for quite some time now. That doesn't mean that the Housing Act is dead. If he doesn't issue a formal veto or sign it into law within 10 days, apparently it goes into law anyways. And so Speaker Mike Johnson was saying that the president's just using this 10-day window for negotiation purposes to exert maximum pressure to try to get the SAVE Act passed as well. So we will see. All that's beyond my pay grade for now. Maybe someday. In the meantime, I'm just here to help you with all your real estate needs. So if there's anything I can do to help, feel free to reach out. Always happy to do so. And until next week, that is Dre's Take. All right, folks, take care.